There has been a building collapse, a three-story building that has collapsed in the Bara Hindu Rao hospital in Delhi. Those pictures on your screen coming in live at this time from that location. It was a three-story building near a congested area called Azad Market in North Delhi. There are reports of at least one person injured and one trapped under the debris. The building, we believe, is about 150 years old and it was a residential building. My colleague Ketki Angre joins us for more on this. Ketki, what details do you have?
Well, at the moment, the National Disaster Relief Team is also on the spot. The work on the rescue is continuing. Yes, it is a very old building and it was a residential building. So there is, of course, the fear that more people could be trapped. At the moment, the clarity on 2 people who have been injured and have been to hospitals. The police are also on the spot. 6 fire engines have also been sent. But having said that, since this is a congested area, of course, the police are waiting to see if there is more debris to be removed before more people can be rescued. So no clarity on how many people could be trapped, but they're saying that they will still go in with the premise that there could be more people trapped and rescue work is underway. Maya?
Right. Ketki, you're saying it's a 150-year-old building and there's still no clarity on how many more people could be inside. This is a residential building. We have some reactions coming in. Hang on, we will just listen to what's going on.
और कोई भी नहीं उठा रही है। 7:15 से अब तक कोई एमसीडी की कोई हेल्प नहीं आई है, किसी भी प्रकार की कोई हेल्प नहीं है कि मलबा हटिया है। कोई जान बच सकती है इसके अंदर।
Over there speaking to the press that has arrived at the scene. Ketki, how many, we are reporting 3 stories in this building and it was residential. So how many people lived in this building? Any sense? Any idea?
Well, at the moment, there's no clarity on that because so long as, the local MCD officials also are assessing the situation, there will be no clarity till they actually continue and finish with their relief and rescue work. So the priority right now is to make sure that nobody is trapped under the debris, and if at all anybody is trapped, then that person is rescued and immediately taken to hospital if the injuries are severe. So certainly the focus will be on the relief and rescue at the moment. What the police in fact are saying that it is an old building and hence there is some concern, but also that at the moment 2 people who are injured have been taken to hospital and work on rescue is still continuing. Maya?
Right, and Ketki, from the images on the screen, the area does seem fairly congested. Give us a sense of the neighborhood.
Well, one of the problems in most of these congested areas tends to be that it is very difficult to actually reach the equipment and the fire engines on time, especially because of the narrow bylanes and, the nature of how close these constructions are. That does become an initial problem to get the relief and rescue to the location. Having said that, 6 fire engines are already at the spot. Even the disaster relief teams have been deployed and they will also assist the police and the fire department with the rescue and relief work. Maya?
Right, Ketki, you're saying rescue and relief work right now is the most crucial thing. 2 people have already been rescued. We're not getting a sense of how many families actually lived in that building. But do residents fear that there might be more people under the rubble because it is about 9 o'clock right now on a weekday morning? Could there have been lots of people at home?
Well, that is the fear, and certainly that's the reason that police also are not giving any figures out just yet. Residents also fearing that since it happened so early in the morning, probably even before people could manage to get out to offices, that's the reason that people are anxious, and also some of them are angry because they feel that, forces, whether it was the MCD department of the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, whether it was the fire department, the worry whether they actually managed to reach in time or not, that's something that's playing on the minds of residents here because they are very anxious. They feel more people could be trapped, and that's why they also want the debris to be moved at the earliest possible, so that if at all anybody is trapped under the debris, that person can be rescued as soon as possible.
So, Ketki, give us a little bit about what this building was. We know it was 150 years old, but who was responsible for the building's maintenance?
Well, at the moment, Maya, it's too early to say who was responsible for the building's maintenance. In fact, these questions will not be answered so soon anyway because the focus will be on relief and rescue. And that's one of the reasons when these questions are also put to officials at the moment, they're saying our focus will be on relief and rescue. Once we have that out of our way, then it will come to fixing responsibility. But they're also assuring that whoever was responsible will not be spared.
And the surrounding buildings, have they been impacted by this?
Well, at the moment, they don't seem to have been impacted by this, but there will be a thorough structural assessment that will be done, especially of the nearby buildings, because one of the fears will be of residents staying in those buildings. Because once, especially with a building that is so old, once it comes crumbling down, once it comes crashing down, the fear is also whether it has had any impact on the structures nearby this old building. So yes, certainly there will be a structural assessment that will be done, but at the moment residents in fact are all out on the streets.